Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more this morning, and then go off, finish the side quest, and keep going. Like many of these fights, it's all about getting into a rhythm, and it's one of those things where, yeah, but it can be worth it just to keep trying just for the fun of it. He's just an extra thing. I don't think you get anything too major out of it, but it's still fun to try. So, and I did put the last elixir on, so then what we'll do is actually put Stone Skin and Strength on. Okay. And then I'll just use the rest of my potions from the start menu. Okay.
Straight home now.
Let's do this. Alright. So first thing he usually does is Legion of Flame. Yep, Blazing Legion, which, if I can get close enough, gets us some nice damage. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he drops those fire waves at us. Ah. Didn't manage to do it. Oh, right. Stone Skin and Strength. Ow. Yeah, nope, not good. Alright. You know what? Yeah. There we go. Come on, trying to get him through the first half. Alright. Red Dawn. Laser Beam. Yep. Okay. Okay, so last elixir only works if it's equipped. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. Love it. Alright.
Nice try.
Yep. There we go. There. First part of the fate. First part, half of the knockdown comes. Yep. And then straight back in. Alright. Yeah, working it down. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Nice try.
1, 2, 3. And there we go. Yeah, the flaming aura kind of takes off what... Okay. I gotta remember that wing, you have to wait till the wing is about to hit you, not actually just come down. Okay, Red Dawn is just that. Then it's just the laser beam. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yep. Love it. Okay. So Embroil is jump, dodge, jump, dodge, jump, dodge. Okay. Now I assume... Yeah, it keeps... Okay, the tonics... You get potions back, you don't get tonics back. And elixirs. In which case... Excuse me, game? I'll be loading. Cloak and dagger... I'll be taking back my... Yeah, because now I have all my items. Yeah. Okay. But like I said, we try once and then we'll come back to it later. In the meantime, we need to head to Dalimil, apparently, for another quest. Alright. See if we can find this associate of Rutherford's. Alright.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Yeah.
Mummy,
No,
the
they've seen...
gentleman of the town guard.
Alright. So long as I don't equip the last elixir, it won't be used. Good to know. So... Potion. Hi, potion. And yeah, okay. Elixirs and tonics don't get used, but potions do. Then we'll just put stone skin on. Alright. Shouldn't take us long to get there. We're only 100 yards away.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
So probably a Rutherford associate.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Okay, so you did just... Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're gonna be rude like that... Yep. Oh, that sucks for you all. What the hell? Let's make it flashy. He's the only one left, so go on. Yeah, Wings of Light is really good. Which, if I'm able to dodge more, once I start getting into a rhythm.
Much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
Okay.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries,
Well,
his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
yeah.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command?
Gone. Doesn't care.
Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls.
Yeah.
Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Do what you gotta do. Survive, man. Just survive.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Alright. Smooth like a butler. We're getting there. Alright. I'm just doing this now because I get this distinct sense we're on the edge of another major story beat, so...
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Thankfully, the symbol tells me exactly where I should find him. Which probably won't be far. Oh. You alright?
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
Yeah.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Yeah, why Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, that's about what I think.
Resist, could they?
Nope. More raiding farmhands. That's
This one's ours, pretty boy.
sure. I'll give you everything I got.
You're finished.
Alright. Oh hell, let's do it. Let's see how many Mega Player dodge. Three. 4. Okay, 4 is the max. Yep. That's still funny. That's actually okay. So 4 is the max. Yep. There it is. Broken through the first. Spring-heeled Jax. I just noticed the name. Yep. Which is another old British slang for a bandit. Alright. And now you get the whole thing all to yourself. And ignition. And wind up. Nice. And we're... was it 4,000, 5,000 to get
Make for the town. while
Mega
you can.
Flare up to Master?
There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's
Josh
just
was-
Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread.
Yeah.
When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course.
Way too
I
loyal
shall
and way too
return to
concerned
Northreach
with the
right
people.
away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Things are rough all around, but we
My
knew
uncle
that.
certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Alright, so last stop, I assume. Then we move on to the next area. And hopefully move up a couple levels. Get ourselves moving. Alright. So, how you feeling?
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and speaking of which, I received word from...
I only happen to be in the right place. They both seem to think the realm's...
I am afraid that Storm is in crisis, and we must work...
as it is mine.
Alright. The Breath of Light, Flare Breath. Cooldown time. Yeah, we don't really need it, but it's nice to have. Alright. Let's get back to it. Alright. So back to Tabor. And the Free City beyond. Like I said, I could sit there and bang my head against Svarog for a bit, but doesn't feel too necessary at the moment.
The Free City's under siege?
Undying Acolyte, huh?
Ah, Lord Rossfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Okay, so they are just around. It's just a matter of finding them. Okay, the Gilded Path. Probably named for the time when it brought so much money. Alright. So what'll be in our way on this path? More fallen bots? No, those are orcish bot... Orcs? Wow.
Let us be rid of them.
Got it. I just had to, I'm sorry, it just... Yep. Yep. And goodbye. Yep. Royal Mastiff. Nice. Yep.
It's over.
Yep. And let's check real quick. System abilities. How much is it? No, it's 6K to master freaking Giga Flare. But damn if it isn't gonna be worth it. I don't know if it's just gonna make it longer or if it just does more damage for each shot. Don't know. But no matter how I look at it, it seems like it's gonna be worth it. Alright. Orcish fodder. Yep. I gotta remember. Oh yeah, because I put the cleric thing on, so now. Love it. There we go. Gods. Bahamut God of Laser Beams. I know, it's not even that long of a charge up. Alright. Yeah, well, Bahamut's is very much... Alright.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Or at least there's fighting. We'll have to see. And there's the obelisk. Alright. And... the flag's still there, but... that much smoke and the lack of people speaks volumes. This was a trade city.
Men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Let's go. You know, I'm gonna jinx it by saying it, but rather than Clive, I'm surprised more people aren't saying... And... oh, and more last-minute quests. Okay. I know a lot of people are like, oh, just hurry and push the story on. Nope.
What's happened? The guards at the gate. You're right, old man.
Alright, Eloise had something she needs.
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Yes.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion.
Yes.
Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them.
Yeah.
None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon.
Okay.
The place was abandoned a long time ago. But when the men moved out, The beasts moved in.
Okay.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Yep. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Alright. But you're dealing with the
We'll find the
corpses.
village in Chairdress Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm
Here we
sure
go.
you won't need it.
Alright. So a new village of bears. Always happy to see it. And yeah, it's about where I figured. So, yeah, that abandoned fishing village. Okay. Well, Lateney's Cleft is gonna be the easiest way. At least this shouldn't take Take long. Here, take Tom. But why? He's already got a job to do. Well, yeah, but nobody else wants to take him. Anyway, joking aside. Oh, okay.
You deserve a rest.
Yep. Yep. And come here. Yep. Goblin Weaver, so the mage is gone. And there's the mugger. And there we go. The long road to 6,000 AP. Heyo!
Nice place once.
Will be again.
Indeed. Love it. Yep. Mission. Nice. Yep. Lined up. Love it. Yep.
It's over.
More. Oh, perfect. Oh, you. Alright. Nice. Yep. Love it. Love it. Yep. Nice. Feral Hounds. Yeah, actually clearing the place out is a little different than just hitting a monster infestation on your way through. Alright, you want to be like that? Fine. That's what I thought. There we go. And there we go. Making a whole new village of people.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
Yay! Well, we did another good deed. And we'll see what comes of it. How's it go?
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you'll give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Blackmailing her?
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlog?
It's all
It's
clear.
done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll
Okay.
explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Wonder... Alright. So,
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlog. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble.
nice.
Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I
Because...
suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
Naturally.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Just send a letter to the Hideaway. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Still, more fame, more points. Alright. So,
Clive,
what was that
You
about?
wanted to talk?
the man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister,
Yeah?
he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I
Okay.
don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now.
But,
Judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
makes
I'd
sense.
rather she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Thea.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
Or because
She
she
loves
has
you.
her own reasons for disliking
And I love
that
her.
trading group.
Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Naturally.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves.
Good girl. Good chocobo. Okay, so that's one quest down. How many more? Looks like 2 more. This one's up in Lost... Oh, is this Lost Wing finally going to get their man? The Chief Justice, I think
Taking you all
you...
to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Time for it? Oh, this'll be interesting. I'm truly curious.
You know what you have to do.
Alright.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you. as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found.
Okay.
And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose.
It can be left
My
to
comrades
others.
and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse.
Yeah.
I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should Lostwing die?
Okay. Yeah, if that's...
I will.
For great justice.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause.
Indeed.
The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
I would rather be at the front and help these people, but...
Fare you well, Clive. And may Grieger guide us. All of us.
Alright. I'd rather help them out by taking the Justice's head.
We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
But we'll play our role in this and let his plan unfurl. Here's hoping it doesn't all come for naught. Here's where the weak and the infirm aren't actually here, and this was just to keep us out of the way while he launched his attack. But I'm a paranoid sort, so you'll have to forgive me. My mind tends to wander pretty far theoretical, but no, there they are.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Cid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
And you are?
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
It's a trap.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack.
He found out.
It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen.
I'll take care of it.
Cid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Alright.
Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Promise us, Cid.
Okay,
Promise us
I
you'll
know
do
where
what
it is
you
exactly. We've been there before, actually. I don't think there's any... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say Heavenhall, yeah. Dragon's Eyrie. We've actually been there before. It's also where we fought the Bomb King, nearby.
Let's go.
Run like the wind.
I said it before and I'll say it again. If this game ever got DLC and you got alternate mounts, a Madagot or just a Quarrel fucking mount would be too cool. Alright. Yep. But that's just my personal taste. Oh boy, all the chocobos here. The people have already arrived. They're starting their attack. Well, the only thing we can do now is try and save who we can, then.
Clive, look.
Yeah.
Don't tell me we're too late.
Yeah. Yep. Alright.
Quentin, are you alright?
No.
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades.
Yeah.
They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
There it is. Okay, yeah, it was like I mentioned, the Quarrel.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Let's put... Come on, kitty, let's play.
That is no real guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep.
Too slow.
Yep. Nope. Yep, I didn't get the dodge that time. Yeah.
Nice try.
Yep. Yep. Come on. Oh, didn't get the dodge, so my timing's not perfect. Nope. There, first one down. Got it. Alright, Giga Flare. Just to start off. Impulse. Ignition. Wind up. And Heat Wave just for extra. Damn, man. That damage output. Another Coral Whisker. Nice.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
I assume Quentin's going to get his blade bloody with the Lord Chief Justice.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Yep.
Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this.
To kill one
But what
pathetic
is
little man.
this? Justice?
No.
My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but There's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
They flooded the town? Well, we got everyone out, so it's nothing more than structural damage, but maybe the... Oh! Aether flooded! Oh! That's... okay, at least everyone was out.
My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
Of course.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Well, let's clean it. Let's clean this out.
Quinton's not going to last long in there.
No.
Then we finish this quickly.
I do like having Joshua to help with that. Because Jill's a little too quiet, in my opinion. Like... Then again, Jill's also more willing than anyone to just throw herself into the fight. Like, she doesn't care. But then again, that's more of her childhood trauma kind of sinking in. Alright. Alright. There we go. There we go. Yep. Nice. You're done. And you're gone. Can't turn that far. Damn. You know, actually, in retrospect, using how do I want to put this? Using Bahamut to juggle with Impulse, plus Garuda's aerial attacks, probably is fairly devastating.
It's over.
Just thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, Garuda's like aerial combos probably work really well. Alright.
I need to find Quinton.
Don't become a Kashyyyk, man. We need to get you out of here.
Quinton. Quinton! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Alright. Okay. Caught their breath. Those he saved.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
Lostwing is no more.
See. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
But the feats you've achieved in serving that end.
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about?
God, I sent you. Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't. So long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
Might want to move a little way away from the Aether Flood that creates monsters.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
There it is.
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Why the loss, though? But there is no such thing as a leader without blood on their hands in one way or another.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I went and got cleaned up.
Asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
At all.
I look forward to it.
Not at all. So that's a bittersweet. That's the real tone of this game I'm enjoying so much, is bittersweet. Hangman signboard. Nice. Alright. I believe that's the second quest. And what do we find in Martha's Rest? Is it Wade or Martha herself that needs help? Or maybe somebody else? Alright, it's Martha. What do you need, my dear?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
Yeah.
Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all.
But too much.
We ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
You looking me to pick up some hammer and nails, or what you thinking?
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool? It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened.
Yeah.
And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
Okay.
Blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry.
Okay.
Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Sure.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Rekindling the Flame. Nice. Nice title. Alright, so let's go see where Wade is.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
But yeah, Eastpool, huh? Well, we should be sure to bring our squire with us.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure.
Oh yeah.
I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Ayo, come. Anyway. Yeah, no. And thankfully, because of the way the obelisks work, yeah, no, they've really made this game as convenient as possible, so you don't have to do any major grinding unless you absolutely want to. Alright. Hey, idiots. Yep.
Who the hell are you?
Doesn't matter.
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
That's adorable. Yep. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so that's the issue. Well, this'll be easy to fix. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I was gonna say. So that was the issue, was they had two healers next to each other. Cute.
That's the end of that then.
Is it? Oh.
Maybe not.
Huh.
What's that thing doing here?
2 scoops.
Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Yeah, what the hell is this doing here? Yep. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Tight block. Got the second one. And stagger. Giga Flare. Yep. Bahamut got a fuck off laser beams. Impulse. Wind up. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we're pretty good. Yeah, you're pretty much done. And let's end this. Yeah. Like, he has so little HP, any basic technique's going to... Any of my techniques are going to work. Alright.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo.
I hate that I'm so much in tune with him.
A magnificent
Alright,
display,
what's the
my
next
lord.
shitstorm? Nothing?
Watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Alright. As far as the 2 scoops go, wonder what would happen if we pushed it through the gate into the Aether, the Blighted Lands, that eats up magic. Because that thing has to be nothing but Aether.
Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashik in sight.
Nice.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is.
Yeah, but...
It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Yeah.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
So some good
Who
work.
lives again?
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And there's a bit of a swamp between them, but that shouldn't be too bad. Alright.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
Indeed.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet.
Well, no,
It's
but...
the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food, or lumber, or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
And hopefully they'll be
You
able
didn't
to
have to
return the
help us.
favor eventually.
I wanted to.
Nice. And little by little, we gain more fame. Alright. So, with those taken care of, the free cities of Comver. Yep, this is a battle stage. This is where things get... This is where things turn the whole world different. Oof. Yeah. Waloed is not being kind.
Sounds like thunder.
Pretty good password, all things considered.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Was waiting for it. He's still a little too traditionally trained. It's him.
My
But
boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you.
almost 20 years.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Huh.
Interesting.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
Okay.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
If at all.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Get the Enterprise ready.
Mid, is she fit to sail?
Yeah.
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
You two keep that ship.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
No.
And you keep Clive safe.
Yeah.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
His heart and soul there. But back to me and the good boy. Even fall. So we made it through things fall apart.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Yeah. Let's do this. Good boy.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Ugh. Yeah. They're orcs. Alright.
They've been routed.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, those are just orcs.
They're wearing Waloed armor.
Yep. Okay, so Akash. Okay. Yeah. And it looks like a mage and an assassin in this group, so we'll just get that. Yep. 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 Alright.
Nice try.
Yep. Yep. Ow. Yep. Gotta get that first break. Right, what you going for? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that hurt. Alright. Mistimed it. Yep. There we go. Giga Flare. Impulse. Ignition. Into wind up. Yep. Love it. Not bad. The journey to 6,000 ability points continues. And yes, I could just grind it, but there's no fun in that. More orcs versus Akashic. Huh. And these okay, and they're helping the orcs. Huh. Yep. Alright. That the last of the mages? Yeah. Got him. And then Giga Flare. Yeah. Finish you off, finish you off, finish you off, finish you off. Okay. Wow, Impulse the anti-protect spell. Okay. Good to know. Yep. Yep. Nice. And we'll Impulse. And there he goes.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Yeah, well... I'd say... the King of Waloed being under Ultima's control kinda shot any hope of any of this going well. Right in the foot. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright. Okay. Wow. Royal Mastiffs, huh? Yep. 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 Wow. Alright. Okay, so now they all start having that charge attack. Yep. Yep.
Nice try.
Yep. Yep. Getting overzealous. Yep. Alright. Got it. Yep. Wind up. And Giga Flare. Alright. Ignition. Nice. Sweet. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nice. There it is. Alright. Yeah. Okay. And we dropped a high potion, so that got us back on our feet. Looks like there's another. Any more potion? Nah, just some ash. Okay. So from the looks of it, the Free City was something akin to the old markets of Arabia, almost. Okay. Or at least the usual... Okay. Orcish Mesmerizer, you die first. Yeah. Because without the magic support, this becomes a whole hell of a lot easier. Nope. Yeah, no, you don't... Yeah. Got it. Yep. Oh well. Nice. There we go. Loving this AP. Alright. And more free healing. Nice. 2,000 more gil. Alright. Here's hoping maybe we can save some people?
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
I do love that idea. It's like, oh, they're just having fun. Alright. Got it. God, that is so good. Nice. Yep. Yep. Unfortunately, the Mastiffs aren't much. Oh, here. Orcish Warlord out of nowhere. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, got me on that one. Yeah, we're fine. Alright.
Nice try.
Alright. Got it. Alright, first wave. Okay. No, those aren't anything. Yeah, those are just mines they trigger. Yep. Nope. And now he warps. And... Yep. Yep. Okay.
I needed that.
Yep. Alright. Start with wind up. Into impulse. Into ignition. Nice. Alright. So impulsing first probably helps. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Too slow.
Got it. There we go.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
And no. We already know, but Clive doesn't, unfortunately. And I'll give him points, though. Flare breath. Yeah, they want you to use that
Where
fire.
are they?
About the same place that's everywhere else.
These creatures.
Oh.
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Unfortunately, yes, but... thankfully. Yeah. God, ignition is good.
Nice try.
Yep. Yep. Alright.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Nice. Well, since he's starting to protect themselves... convenient.
Nice try.
Yep. Yep.
It's over.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Yeah.
You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
Yeah.
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this.
Alright.
Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Alright.
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield. Or not.
Okay.
As long as you don't hold back.
Alright. Okay. Pretty good Mystic Blade. So he's a red mage of all. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So he does have follow-up attacks for that thrust. And then the... Yep. Alright. Got it. Yep. 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 I gotta remember to let him finish his combo. Got it. Nice. That broke it. Okay. 1, 2. That should be enough. Yep. Alright, get that out of that.
Nice try.
Yep. And from the below. There we go.
Silent stone.
Yep. Alright.
That's better.
Yep.
Nice try.
Yep. Yep. Got some damage on there. Nope. And he teleported at the instant. Yeah. Alright. There it is. Ah. Yep.
Too slow.
Yep. Yep. And managed to stagger him. Wind up. Giga Flare. Alright. Impulse. Ignition. Yep. And wind up. Again. Nice. Alright.
Little trick.
Yeah. If the only thing you're ever going to do is teleport behind me...
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Of course.
Closely, Mythos.
The spear of... Nope. Huh.
Yes! Yes!
No. Okay. When it glows bright red, that's when the dodge needs to happen. Okay. You're a little too theatrical with your swings, buddy. Just say. Yep.
Nice try.
Yep. Yeah, you're too theatrical with this.
Be still, my
Nope. Alright. Yeah, I figured that was just... aerial jump is going to cover most of his front. Alright. And that gets through. Yep. Yep. Alright. I'll pop a stone skin. Yep. 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 Let's try. Yep. Level 1. Just level 1 should be enough. Yeah.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Dead
Actually,
man.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, so now he's just... And now he's just random firing. Okay. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Yep. Nice. And we're gonna... Yep.
Enjoying yourself?
Yep. Yeah.
Let's try.
Okay, let's start with ignition. Wind up. Pulse. And heat wave. Yep. Spear of Nibelung, huh? Sorry, buddy. A fantastic weapon does not a great fighter make. Yep. Yep. And yes, I did just walk out of that attack. Yeah, there was an obvious path with it. Ratatoskr, cute. Alright. Yep. Alright. Alright, this again. Alright. Alright, so 1 wave, 2 waves, 3 waves, and 2 big waves. And then we just move on. Sad to say. Heat wave. Sorry, buddy. You really are not that good at this. Yep. Oh, you actually got the hit off. Yep. Yep. There it is. And Giga Flare him. Oh, so he's actually beaten. I figured he'd had another stage or two, but okay. We got the chorus. The Sanguine Insignia, after taking up the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Woloder Army upon Sidolphus Telmann's untimely resignation, Sleipnir Harbard served at King Barnabas for the better part of a decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a House Hubbard ever existing either. in either Veldmark or in the southern continent, begging the questions, whence exactly did he hail? Interesting.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
In other words, who the fuck are you? Like, huh.
Clive!
Are you another Ultima plant? What?
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Yeah.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
See, Clive? Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, time for this fight. Alright.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
I'm good.
Get back.
Well, time for this fight. But you're far from your mother crystal, so I should have at least a fair chance. Alright. Yeah. I was gonna say, he's a fencer, so he's... Compared to Clive's rough style from being a soldier, yeah. Yeah, in terms of swordsmanship, obviously, yeah. It's the worst matchup for Clive. Clive is about power and control.
Impetuous.
Yeah.
I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Yeah.
Stop calling me Mythos. But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Okay, so you're just gonna go full... Gonna call your blade now? Yeah. Here it is. The Black Sword of Odin. Zon Tetsuken. Nope. Clive, this is the worst possible matchup for you, really. Okay.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Alright. Need to get you somewhere safe, Clive.
Oi! This way! Hurry!
Alright. Good boy. Now, Jill.
Power
Remember
beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Yeah. Just run, Jill. Right. Alright.
Will you be alright?
The Phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Naturally.
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece.
Jill.
Alright?
And how is he?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy.
Jill, what happened to her?
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
Of course.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. As long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, Of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Alright. So we're currently here. Now we need to get back to the hideaway. Yeah, we have not had any luck entering any goddamn city. A Song of Hope, huh?
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
New items. New hunts. Okay, so we're hit the next chapter. And new crafting recipe. Yep. New stuff all over the damn place. Alright.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Hey, man.
What do you want?
Runeblade, our next upgrade. Okay.
Should last you a good while.
And rune belt. Yeah, rune crescents.
If I do say so myself.
Reinforce. Runeblade +1.
My best work, but it'll do.
Okay.
You can thank me later.
Sweet. So then, next is we need to buy a rune belt.
Fine.
So that'll probably just be straight gil we'll need.
Clive. Go on then.
Rune belt, yep.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Okay. Meteorite. Nah. All 3 songs are good. Then just restock
You'll
as
not
the
find
usual.
a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Let's see, what have we got in valuables anyway? 12 Gilbugs,
Not how else?
15
I'll be thankful you
Blackblood,
got that much.
and 13
I
Goblin
reckon I can
Coins.
find a buyer.
There we go. There's some good
Come
cash.
again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Yes, yes.
Trouble with your gear, or... I'm saying Fornian, do you?
Reinforce our rune belt.
Yeah, that should do you.
And rune belt +2.
My best work, but it'll do. That it?
Okay.
Fine.
I kind of like the look of the new rune blade. Yeah, I can live with that. The tip I'm not a huge fan of, but hey, I can live with it. Let's see. And the Hangman's signboard. Alright. And on our terms. I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in that wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. Clive, I cannot begin to thank you for all you've done for Lostwing, so in lieu of my awkward remisserance, I shall send in several barrels of next season's vintage. I can only hope they finally turn you off that foaming swill you and yours so covet. The beer versus wine argument. There is no winning. It is just, it just
knowledge
is.
you seek, we've tomes of plenty to...
Alright. And speaking of tomes... Aw. Yeah. I can definitely imagine Torgal just sitting there listening to the bard.
Let me help. I know my letters. Most of them.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
And the 1,000
I
tomes.
have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
And let's see what we get. Oh!
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
No, we're good there. Alright, so that's everything over here cleared out. So we'll check the next. The state of the realm is kind of just fucked, so it's not really that necessary to talk to Vivian right this second.
Paul said it was an army of Akashic.
Alright. Let's see, Nectar, how bad is it? Okay, a B rank that we don't know. The greater part of those black shields who spied on Lostwing were taken by the Aether Flood. However, we've received reports that one yet survives, a zealot of their evil cause, who persists in delivering any bearer who strays too close to his hiding place to a gruesome death. And the Sickle of Dalmacia has the Dread Comet. The Hunters of Terror speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species, and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. The bird is far past taming. It must needs to be put down. How unfortunate. But a chocobo, no less. Oof, feral. Okay. Hey, Desiree.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
The Talisman of Priming. Enclosed you'll find an item of high and strange order, one for which I require neither thanks nor recompense. I consider it a reminder of where loyalties are best placed. The Chapman.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
So let's see what it does. Yeah. Alright. Increases Lionheart tonic duration for an additional 30 seconds. So we get practically a minute and a half of free limit break. That's really good. I'll consider that. What else did we pick up? Oh, probably just the breath. Yeah. Okay. The Rune Blade. Alright. Anyone else who needs talking to, really? Nah. And doesn't look like there's any jobs, so let's do those hunts real quick. Okay, so Lostwing first. Let's go put this guy to the blade. Where is he? Knowing our luck, he's probably somewhere near the Hanged Man. So he's probably not in the actual Aether Flood. So maybe the exit? Place is kind of unsettling with no people around, ain't it? Alright. Let's see. Okay, that counts as Norvit Valley back. Okay. That's why I wanted to be sure. So he's more than likely somewhere in Lostwing. As I say, the only thing I can think of is either that or... Well, we'll just keep checking the town. Ain't like we've seen the whole place. Alright. Hiding spot for the bearers at one point. Okay. And the back way out. Nope. And of course this leads us to this bat. You know, that probably is back here. Yeah, sure enough. And screw you. It had to be one of these idiots. The Holy Trumpetor. Alright. Had to be one of you idiots. Yeah.
Bring out the bearers!
Yep.
Let me and my mortar
Yep.
purge them of their sin!
Yep.
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding.
Yep.
Hold still.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, these guys are not easy to stagger. There we go. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Got it. Alright, go ahead and take your shots. Ow. Yep. 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 There we go. Wind up. Impulse. Giga Flare. Into ignition. Yep. Yeah, that... Okay, that puts him in the second phase. Going to shoot. Yep. Got him. First phase down. Fragmentation, which just hits various earth. Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly just dodging. Second. Third. Okay. Yep. 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 Nothing to him.
Let's try.
Yeah. Got the block. And that should cripple him. For wind up. Giga Flare. And that should be the end. Fucking love it. The journey to 6000 AP continues.
Your work here is done.
Indeed. Whew. Well, we get a treasure chest at the very least. Alright. So, it was that, and then in Dalmacia, I believe, the sickle? And that would be the second chocobo, and that'd be about it. Oh no. Let's see. The sickle. Oh, okay. Yeah, Dravazd. This looks like the quickest way. So it looks like we'd probably want to make a right. Hey, Hyperion. Thank you. Alright. And this chocobo is actually an A rank hunt, so it should be stronger than that guy. Than the Cannoneer, but nothing too horrendous. Yes, yes, angry kitties. Alright. Should almost be there. Just some foot pads. Just some bandits, nothing to worry about there. Yep. This chocobo should be around here somewhere in the sickle. Oh, well, that was easy. Alright. The Dread Comet, rank A. Let's do this. Choco meat.
Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Choco Meteor. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have a... Okay. Okay, we gotta be careful. It doesn't have a... I can't stun this. This chocobo can't be stunned. This is going to actually be a rough fight. Yep. Got the block. Alright. What that does mean, though... Alright. Yeah.
Nice try.
Okay. Level 4 is max Mega Flare, so let's see if we can't get that. Alright. Level 3 is fine. That'll be enough to...
Too slow.
Yep, and start doing some damage. Got the parry. Yeah. No. Big thing that's going to make this rough is this chocobo is not going to let up for a minute. Okay. Yep, here we go. Now it's going to start probably doing 2 in a row. Wow, that combo. Ow.
Nice try.
Yep. 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 Got the parry. Yeah, no, that... Alright. Yep, Chocobo Meteor. Yep, here we go. We're to the point where it's going to start doing 2 eyes 3 times. Okay. Alright. Yep. 2, 3. Let him have it. Yep. Yep. Alright. Gonna need to jump. Jump. And jump. There we go. Okay. Alright. Giga Flare. While it's taking its time from that... Yeah. Nice. Okay. Nope, got me on that one. A fourth one, actually. Huh. Fifth, sixth. Is it just going to keep spamming it? Fucking hell. Yeah, it's just... You have to knock it out of it. Okay. Nice to know. Yeah. Stone skin. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you need to knock this damn thing. No, it's just going to... Oh my god. What the hell was that? Well, at least now I get the name. Yep. Alright. No, I'm not stopped. We're just going full on into it. Yep. No. Yep. Alright. Yeah. No, no, no. Alright. Yep. Yep. Giga Flare. Ugh. I knew this was going to be annoying when I saw I couldn't be stunned. Damn. Alright, that's level 41. The Comet Feather. As truly red chocobos are rare, one might assume that same could be said of their feathers, yet somehow they are found in nearly every market in Dalimil from to Northreach. Contrary to what the merchants hawking them would have you believe, however, the items on sale are more often than not the feathers of robins or even common hens.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, fucking hell. Now that was a fight. I had a feeling this was going to be one of the rougher ones when I saw that it's like, there's no oh god damn it, there's no stun bar. Which means the thing's just going to attack you. Alright. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Let's go restock. Alright.
Clive. Going purse weighing you down?
Nah. Just lots of healing needed.
You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Alright. You know what? We have enough money.
You'll not find a better price than that.
There. We're fully stocked with everything.
Finished, are you?
Yeah, we're good.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Alright. That was fun.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic in the van?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Alright. So this is all what happened, and we're catching him up.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items would go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that...
So she got the books, she never actually sat down and read them. And the key she needed was there the whole damn time.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone,
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Inspect volumes. Sure enough, this is probably Sid's journal right on the top, too.
this looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Okay, so it's not that simple. Alright.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
But it'd be a hell of a place to hide a secret document, I'll give it that.
We've had no word from Canva for days.
And you?
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Of course. Midadol, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my invention, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, Daughter Dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck. Now it sleeps there in the first.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Alright.
So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
What was the first thing Mid made? I think they mentioned at one point the water? Like the water pump thing. How you doing,
Master
Ass?
Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest. Before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll just have to ask Bard.
Lady's been gushing over every guy in the place.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Oh, that's adorable. So it was always like a riddle thing of them trying to figure out puzzles for each other. So Mid doesn't know how to sing or play an instrument, so she made a machine do it. Sounds about right.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
But if you press it one at a time, it's fine.
All too well. All right, out of the way.
Alright. So...
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes.
Alright.
There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Actually, sounds kind of like the old Hideaway theme.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's about what we can
Let's
hope.
see if we can make some dreams come true.
Alright, whatever this is. Alright. Well, we're at 4,300, so we're almost to 6K. We're 2/3 of the way there.
Just the two I was looking for.
What's up?
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Of course.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left.
Oh,
He did
boy.
have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No.
Let him...
We're
He's
not
got...
the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
He's the last
I'd
royal.
rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Yeah. The poor doctor.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Alright. Now the long trip back to Canver.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Oh. But there's an upgrade request here. More potions, stronger weapons, better materials.
Paul
What?
said it was an army of Akashi.
Alright. So what are you looking for?
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so.
Okay, what's it this
It's a bit of
time?
a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you.
Okay.
So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I
Alright.
thought maybe...
Okay. I'll speak to him.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Alright. Number 3, huh? Okay. So, let's see. Probably another schematic unlocks. Hopefully it doesn't require me killing Svarog, but I won't be surprised if it does. And
Can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before
Physician,
too long.
heal thyself is always the hardest thing. Alright.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Alright. So let's see what's up. So what is it?
Talia, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
Morphine.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer.
All the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvald, near Lorbert's Pass.
Okay.
Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Alright. Alright. So before we depart, we'll talk with Blackthorn in case we need to go grab something while we're out. But yeah, more than likely it's going to unlock a weapon that Blackthorn will need something from Svarog, and it'll be a 20-point attack boost. And at least that's my guess. Gonna cut straight to it?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
You're the one who made it?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together back in the day.
Okay.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it.
Oh, here we go.
The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
There it is.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. It's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left.
Ah, so that's why I can't get into that village.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Alright, but that's not the only plus quest. Because apparently there's one in the background, in the backyard for once. He ain't been back here in a while.
He's a surly soaker.
Alright. Been a while since we've been back here where all our food's been growing. How's it going? Nigel, head botanist.
Cid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Okay.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Yeah, there it is.
As luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning...
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer.
There it is. Yeah, it couldn't be a regular Morble. It had to be a special one. Oh well, it's good XP. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, now we get the second half of the ironworks. Okay. Alright, we'll start with Dravozd. Mostly because I want to see Blackthorn as uncomfortable as possible because he is such of a... Alright.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. You changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
I ain't here to start trouble.
I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
So he's from here. Alright.
Go on then.
Finally.
Much obliged.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
So this is Dravozd. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil.
But this quiet.
Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All
right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Makes sense.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Alright.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Okay, so it's the shortage of crystals firing their forges. Alright, yeah. And they're burning.
Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
Or find a new
busy
way.
man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Nope, no luck.
Please, Chief, we've got to do something.
Well, well, well. A smithing town with unable to produce fire beyond their gems. You think people would have thought of it, but no, a lot of people just wait till...
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Alright.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it.
Oh, okay.
There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind are in it for different reasons.
For the money.
People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
Makes sense.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
There's other methods.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it.
I was gonna say, they aren't
This
really
place
actually
was
giving me a
your home.
choice.
I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive. This isn't exactly a one-man job.
Never
Do us a
is.
favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Yeah.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Yep. Nice and easy. Field of Carava, yeah. Literally just ahead.
Come on.
Yeah.
Alright. This won't take long. Just because I can.
This won't be easy.
Just because I can. Bighorn, nah, we're good. Don't need you. Yep. And the salamander will be right over here. Yep, there it is.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Be safe.
Alright. Impulse. Okay. Impulse. Alright. Yep. Okay. I couldn't see because Torgal was in the way. 1, 2, 3, and oh, it's level 4. There it is. Impulse. Yep. There it is. Level up. With limit break. Into the laser beam. Yep. And wind up for the finish. There we go. Nice. Salamander skin.
I dare say that won't be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yeah. I think we'll be doing alright. Level 41. Yeah, I should put the XP and the AP boosters back on, but I don't know. Then again, I'm also the sort of person who waited until I had, oh god. When I played Final Fantasy 15, grinding to level 99 was really easy because I made judicious use of the double X, or like double or quad XP hotel. So, trust me, I was like covering the entire map.
What's this all about then?
Don't know.
Here we go. There you go, Blackthorn.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Not at all.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Alright.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
And these don't require bears to sacrifice their life to do.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
Hey, you can be nice.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Of course.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Head Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer. Which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair.
Nice.
I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Alright.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
Indeed.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
Thank you.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Alright. So, Tears of Mercy. Over by Lost Wing. Yeah. Alright. Shouldn't take us too long. By the way, actually, we've been going around for a while. How far along is the Dromi Striker? Sick is now max power. So he still has 2 more pedigree upgrades and the final lifting attack for Ravage. Wow. Damn. Alright. We'll get what we can done. I'm starting to see people who... I've seen a couple of people say that they managed to finish the main game already, and I don't know. I don't know how much more is in this game, but... Yep. Nice.
Stay down.
Yeah, nothing much for them. Mightling.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There we go. Ooh, combo. Nice. So yeah, one of the things I've also been missing is using Torgal. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've really got to start using everything of my abilities. Torgal as well. Alright. There's the spider eye. Let's head back. Alright. So we'll start with the spider to get the depressing stuff out of the way. Because just put the man to rest. Alright. Here you go.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
The creature from whom this orb is plucked is the order of commonly known as Weeping Widows, whose venom is produced not in the salivary gland but the tear duct. They are wont to spin their webs into shaded bowers or the roofs of dark caves and rain their paralytic tears upon any animal unlucky enough to pass beneath them. The prey, once rendered immobile, is bound in gossamer silk for later consumption. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do.
Ease their
Single
suffering.
dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless.
Still.
I wish there was another way.
Perhaps it's like her father or somebody who taught her medicine in the first place.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
Go sleep.
See that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor.
I thought
back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true Physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And the kindness Cid would have approved of.
Yeah.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken.
Yeah.
Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Well, we've already most of the way there to the change that needs to take place. Alright. Okay. And as far as the Morble hunt... Alright, it's in Whispering Waters, Rosaria. It's only a B class, so it's nothing too horrendous. Alright. And we'll hand this off to... expecting it to be a blueprint that requires us killing Svarog to be able to complete, but we'll see.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, well, the whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Sooty black shards recently removed from the equally sooty black depths of Dravid mines. Scattering them over fire produces a hot crimson flame, for which effect the substance has long been highly prized by desert fortune-tellers looking to strike the fear of the inferno into their superstitious clients.
Pitgold Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Yeah, the chief.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the Cursebreakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? He spent sleepless nights trying to copy me, did he?
Here we go.
Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same.
Yep.
Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
Are you grumbling about it now, though? Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so what did we unlock for this? Alright. The Ouroboros belt design. A diagram detailing steps to craft a belt to end all belts. Alright. Well, let's take a look.
What's that for you, dear?
Okay, diamond sword. Yeah, it's okay. The belt. Ouroboros. I need stone tongue. Alright. So I have the orichalcum, the comet feather. Don't know what the stone tongue I get from me. The sun of... Okay, and that's another Stainlore course and marble flower. And don't have the
anything else?
Ouroboros blade yet.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Alright. Something new for... in tomes? Huh, wonder what he's got.
Let me help. I know my letters. Knowledge hoarded is knowledge.
Alright. Must be because we have hit enough to unlock to get a level 6. The Living Library.
Here's a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Zemeckis, the Bank of Gilbert, the Triunity of 859. Okay. Magitech. Okay.
What subject shall we consider today?
Alright. So the marbles in Rosaria. The Old Hill Docks. We'll go there. Let's see. Quiet Sands, no, it was the Amber, Shallop, Lost Plume, Whispering Waters. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, I think we've already done Cressedia, so it would be the Whispering Waters. So 3 reads. Alright. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we just need to get to the Gloom Widows. Just cause. Yep, here we go. This should be it. Yeah, this looks about right. It'll be right dead center, right? Here we go. Yep. Carrot. Of course. Rank B. Well, it's a marble, so... Well, it's vibrant.
It couldn't have been just any marble, could it?
Alright.
Alright then.
Yep. Oh, goes for Wild Rage right off. Alright. Okay. Well, it's healthy. If it can do Wild Rage from the start, that means it's pretty damn healthy. Alright. Wings of Light. Yep. Yep. Cool. Alright. And we'll hit 4 here. And Impulse again. Yeah, it's just doing tentacles up. Yep. There we go. Wind up. Mega Giga Flare. Yep. Alright. Ignition. Raging Fist. Yep. Impulse again. Yep. Going for the big chug. Yep. Acid Rain. Yep. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Yep. Alright, got me good on that one. Got it. Nice. Yep. Love it. Alright, we're working on it. Yeah.
Help me, boy.
Alright.
That's better.
Come on, over here, Carrot.
Nice try.
Yep. Give me 1 sec, folks. Family calling. Alright. Family is family, you can't ignore them. Okay. And I just looked at the... And because of this, I just looked at the clock, and it's like, oh gods, I'm running low on time because I gotta start getting ready for work. So let's try and finish this quick. Into light. 1. Yep, caught me on the second one. Alright. Alright. Giga Flare. ignition. Heat wave. Wind up. And impulse. Yep. Yep. There we go. And got what we needed. Morbol tendril and the Morbol flower.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now.
Yep, let's hurry back. Pay that off. Stone tongue, huh? Alright. Do this quest and then I'm gonna have to save and call it good, because I gotta get going for work. Wish I could play all day. Wish it was my job, but... yeah. I'd make far less money and wouldn't be... things would be rougher. Maybe someday. I keep saying that, maybe someday.
Cid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
There you go.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... when I successfully graft this to them...
Okay. Is it gonna... So what do I get out of this? Sometime later? The flowers are growing well.
It's just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Cid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. You must accept this file as thanks.
Alright. So, how much did it push it up? Alright. And necessary for further increasing consumable. Yep. Potency maximized. Okay. So what does that put it at? High potions restore even more HP. Yep, and they all last even longer. So how long are we talking? Potions now give 28%. High potions 56. Stone skins 108 seconds. Strength is 72. Lionheart is 36. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's about what we could ask for. Yeah, so the potion percentages are nice, but what's really going to help you is those durations on those stone skin and the strength, both of which I need to use more often. Because there's no way I've not maximized how much damage output I can do.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you.
Alright.
Which song should we listen to?
Okay, so Good Bones is the new song, huh? On the Shoulders of Giants. No risk, no reward. Sound of Silence. Hide, Hideaway. And Good Bones. Alright. So, we'll have to return to the Ironworks. Whether or not we take a shot at only one more level, but we're doing pretty well. Alright, folks, I'm going to have to call it here because work beckons. Thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Final Fantasy XVI. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.